Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. This is Strawberry Field Tarot. I'm Mars, and we're going to get right into your messages. Do a little shuffle for you. This is what's coming in, current energies, past energies. I just kind of follow the messages as I go. This can also be a timeless reading. If you're in the future clicking into this, welcome to your past self. So yeah, I just want to, love, career, relationships, family, and what's going on below, what's going on above. Let's see what's going on with Taurus. Okay, sorry. This is kind of a new deck. So they're big cards, so I haven't quite figured out the shuffle. But they were pre-shuffled as well, but I do like to do a little shuffle on camera. Yeah, get over there. All right, here we go. Taurus. Okay, what is coming in for my Tauruses out there? My strong Tauruses out there. Okay. So you're going to be starting off with the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Well, all right. You got a new idea, something brand new adventures, success in some kind of investment possibly. You have the Prince of Wands, which I believe is the Knight of Wands. Going after something with a lot of passion, looking good. I think that's helping you, something that's going to propel you forward. You have the Princess, the Page of Cups. Oh, with that Ace of Pentacles. Wow. What are you thinking about, Taurus? Yeah. Starting off with that really. Oh, you are definitely. Okay. So, I have to I'm doing the Celtic cross laid out flat. I haven't said that in the last couple of readings, but I tend to follow the energy of the Celtic cross because I don't know, it just seems to be end up being the most accurate on and off camera, the readings that I do. Okay, so you've got the situation, what's coming in, what's helping you, hurting you, crossing you, what you're thinking about. In my order, this is kind of down in the, your hidden self, hidden energy, shadow self. It's definitely that feeling of maybe not feeling like you can't quite see clearly what decision. You're definitely got some kind of decision that you're ruminating on. Okay, what's backing you up? Oh, okay, you got the Chariot. So you have recently, I think you're in the middle of taking action on whatever's going on here with this Knight of Wands and this Ace of Pentacles. These aren't going to fit right because they are gigantic. Okay, near future, Two of Cups. Possibly some love, maybe a soulmate coming in for you, or a reconnection if you are in a relationship. A lot of that, when I see that, is if it's current, it could be you're either with somebody that's really helping you, or it's wanting to find balance in that relationship again, or renew. Like, oh, I just heard vow renewal, so that's a possibility, but I'm also saying you might have a soulmate coming in. Again, that could just be somebody that really helps balance you out. This is one of those ones it sucks, we gotta cover our cards, because sometimes it takes away from, so I like to go by the, what it's depicting, so I'll try not to cover anything significant here. All right, you've got the rebirth coming in as sort of you. That I believe is the world. Yeah, drawing a blank. Give me 1 second to make sure I've got that right. Hang on just a sec. Okay, Taurus, I'm back. I'm sorry. So this is the Druid Craft Tarot deck. So it's a little bit new to me, and they do their messages a little way, but it's basically the star card. The message is You hear the call and awaken to the new light of day. You have entered the you have entered the darkness and drunk of the cup of silence. You have chosen life and emerge reborn. Wow, I really love that for the star, because, and that is a lot about healing and about blessings, and but I love that they're depicting it as a rebirth. So, and I'm going to keep going with this because we're already there. So, the power of the call. You may have heard the call of your vocation, your mission in life, the spiritual path you are seeking, or simply a call of a new direction, and it's sitting right under this Knight of Wands and Ace of Pentacles. Rebirth into a life that is fully your own. You may have come to a crossroads in your life and a decision. I'm sorry, because you had the Two of Swords sitting down in that hidden energy. A decision required that will take you in a new direction. Wow, take Taurus, you are syncing up here. Okay. And then external influences, we've got the Knight of Pentacles coming under that Knight of Wands. So yeah, Taurus, you are definitely wanting to, okay, we'll see what else we get. I just feel like whoever this is resonating with, and I know it won't resonate with anybody, but I think that you've been okay or in a good place or maybe in a stable place already, but you're wanting something more, or you're wanting something new, or you're trying to make something turn something that's working to be more successful. Because the first thing I heard was some kind of investment, and that doesn't always mean like financial. It could be, but it's in investing in something and having that spiritual awakening. I'm hearing you've got the King of Swords and your hopes and fears. A lot of logic in your thinking. Most Tauruses that I've known are very logical. So yeah, oh yeah, you're really just, you've got something brewing, and gonna you definitely want to go in that direction, but you want to be smart about it, and you want to be logical, and you're not totally, I'm not getting this. I mean, you got the Two of Cups over here, so it could be about love, but even if it's a soulmate or a new person coming in, you're always going to examine that and go, okay, like you're always looking for the truth and the logic in a situation. You really trust that a lot. And but with this rebirth card, it may be saying, you know what, you might need to step out of that 3D a little and get a little more ethereal, a little more, open your mind a little bit. Be open to that things aren't always what they seem, and that there are external energies and influences. And I talk a lot about source, which I believe everything comes from source, which is love, and it's what we're all going back to in an energetic form. Okay, so if you're a spiritual person, it's definitely drawing on that higher power, whatever that is for you. God, spirit, whatever you believe in, and then also with that, I just want to say that higher power is just sometimes that part of you, that inner, trusting your gut, your higher self, and connecting to your higher self, because you have it all within you, and you have that power to make it happen. Look at that, wish fulfilled. So every time I say the Nine of Cups, make a wish. That's definitely a wish fulfillment. Getting to, I think you're kind of wanting to move a little bit away from always being so logical and grounded to kind of, yeah, I think you might actually be looking for, getting into that place where there's a little more, being a little more emotional, or getting more in touch with your emotions, or opening up emotionally, following your heart a little more than your head. And then you've got the Six of Pentacles. That's that generosity, giving from a place of abundance, wanting to share. You know, if you're older, you might have already built something and now you're really wanting to share that with that soulmate card there. Another one on the outcome. And look at that. You, this really feels like, okay, if you're younger and you're just starting out, then obviously you're going to have this kind of energy. What do I do with my life? How do I be successful? How do I make everything work? But if you're older, it could be, hey, you know, I've already established myself, but now I'm ready. I'm ready for this happy family, you know, this wanting to move from being so grounded and logical to that place of love and flow and kind of more emotional, a little romantic. Should be awesome. Seven of Pentacles, that's definitely looking back on everything you've accomplished so far. Has it been worth it? But I always see with the Seven of Pentacles, a lot of the depictions, there's that other pentacle kind of by itself, which I see as the Ace of Pentacles. So, which would fall into this reading of, okay, I have, hang on, oops, sorry, hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I had to clear my throat and nobody wants to hear that. I'm drinking some water. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles. Looking back on what you've already, or something you are working on again. It feels like you've already, sitting here in the recent past, started kind of moving toward just a different, or adding something to your life. So I'm definitely hearing that. Good. I do these back-to-back readings and it just gets a point where I can't. Okay, the Lord. Okay, goody two shoes. I'm thinking that's the Emperor, but I'm sorry. Again, this is a new deck, so we're going to make sure. What number? I'm pretty sure that's the Emperor, and that's taking control. Let me double check. Hang on. Okay, for sure, that is the Emperor. And being we have our handy little book with this, the message: take control of your life and offer clear and firm boundaries to those who depend on you. Lead your life by being true to your values, and you will accomplish great things. I kind of always think of Taurus when I think of the Emperor, because Tauruses are very much about keeping their crap together generally, or keeping control of the situation. We'll put it that way. The structure needed for success. The Lord's strong will, rational thinking, and adherence to principles must be tempered by the lady's passion, that would be the Empress, a father figure, employer, or authority figure, or government or official body. You may be called to act responsibly in line with your values. If you are in a position of leadership, don't be afraid to act with clarity and integrity for the greater good. Okay, that's interesting. That reads that way, because that's a very Taurian energy of, you're kind of that way anyway. But this is coming in an, I've been pulling from the top. Sorry, my darlings. That's all kind of still going with this current energy. Yeah, okay. Let's flip these around. Okay, so bottom of the deck, overall energy, Nine of Wands. Again, I think in this position that it's wanting to sort of, to actually change something that you're being logical and very grounded and in control of, to, I feel like you're just wanting to add that spice, that, I don't know, you may have a soulmate or someone coming in that's going to spark you into that kind of more, just a happier place, that more fulfillment. I'm feeling like you've done well, Taurus, but now you're looking for that emotional fulfillment. And that's going to, the advice is that you're going to have to let your defenses down a little bit. And then look, you got the Six of Wands coming in, and that's that victory, success. So if you do this and you let your guard down a little, you're moving toward success. And that's, oh, this is gorgeous. So we were talking about the Lord, and it mentioned the lady in the little message in the book. And now you have the Empress coming in. So again, that divine, you have a divine masculine and a divine feminine. I really feel like this is you looking for that your other half. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Oh my God. And then here we are. Here's the Four of Wands. And that is often depicted as the marriage card. So if you're not looking for love, it could just be about marrying two ideas to make a more successful empire, or a more whatever you're working on. Again, it changes. It's hard to do generals because, younger people that are just starting out, it kind of means something different. If you're older, more established, which is what I'm getting here. So this might be resonating with somebody a little bit older. So let's get a little clarification and see if that helps it along. This whole reading to me has felt very much about you're wanting to add something to something you already have, but it's something different. It's something that's more fulfilling, and it's more about emotions and feeling emotionally fulfilled. And then the Three of Wands, making that move. Or it could be just travel. You may be traveling. We'll put that in kind of an overall. All right. I'm just going to do try to do it quickly. Not linger. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. That would really help me. For those of you, thanks for the coffees. It's the only thing I got going for me right now is you can buy me a coffee to help support this channel. But the biggest support is really just liking and subscribing. That's what's really going to help me grow this channel, to keep going with it. And I'll probably keep going with it no matter what. This is still fairly new. I've been doing tarot readings for quite a while, but I've just recently been doing them on YouTube. And yeah, it's been shifting and changing and getting crazier, and I'm loving it. But I really do love the comments and your feedback. And yeah, just thank you for those that have chosen to support me in this little venture. And I hope, sometimes I don't think I'm making sense, but again, I just kind of follow the energies, and I am getting different energies that come in. So sometimes the messages will shift a little because it's meant to resonate with more than just one person. So yeah, just take it how it resonates. You'll know your messages when they're for you, because you'll feel it and you'll be like, yes, that's exactly what I've been thinking, or that's exactly what I'm looking for. And then that's just spirit seeing you through, clicking in at this specific moment in time to this specific reading. Okay, so let's kind of get our, these are sort of like extended from this reading. I'm sorry, I do need to make more space when I work with some of these bigger cards. Okay, so Five of Cups. Again, that is, looking back on, like, I'm going to follow this energy of feeling a little sad. Like maybe you've spent so much time doing, working on work or career, or, whatever it is. And you're really wanting that Two of Cups, that move to that different thing. And Ace of Pentacles, that's going out and planting a seed. That's a new thing. It's a new beginning. It's, something more stable, but more emotionally fulfilling kind of stable, not just financially stable. Like, You want it all, Taurus. You just want it all. Ten of Swords, okay? So any stress about it or any, I think that it is definitely going to change for you. These cards are very messy. I'm sorry it's such a mess. Um, yeah, it's just leaving anything that wasn't working or anything that caused you pain or worry in the past. That is something that has ending. That's ending. That's a completion of a cycle. That's a 10. There with the Page of Cups, you've got the Seven of Wands. Okay, again, with you in this reading and this position, it's, really needing to, it's holding your ground. You want to hold on to what you have, but I'm really feeling, again, it's, you got to sort of let that little wall down and trust that you're going to have somebody coming in that you can trust. And this might, with this Two of Cups, again, it could be a partnership thing, but I really do feel this is more about feeling more fulfilled. The Chariot, that is being in power and control and moving forward, and a trailblazing, making your own path, going in a forward motion with this Two of Swords. Once you've made that decision, because you are definitely making a decision about something. So sitting down in that hidden energy, once you've kind of figured it out, you already know that you are going to put everything into that and move solidly in that direction. But with that King of Swords, there's that little bit of, I got to be sure if I do this, because I'm not just going to go willy-nilly. You, with the Emperor, you're just wanting to kind of stay in control. And I think with the Emperor showing up, that you want somebody like you that kind of has their crap together, and that they can add to your stability and not shake it up, sort of thing. And that's interesting. Chariot and sitting in the hidden energy and backing you up. So it's just confirmation. And then you've got Temperance. And that's definitely very much about patience and balance and pulling from all the resources around you to make something happen. So yeah, this is something in the making that you've already been thinking about, I think. And that Two of Cups. And now you've got the Four of Cups showing up with the Two of Cups. So, and again, that Four of Cups is sort of looking at what you have, and it's okay, all the cups are full and it's good, but you're wanting this Ace of Cups. You're the Four of Cups is a lot about being bored, like, always be grateful for what you have, but it's okay, I've got all this, but you're wanting that Ace of Cups, that overflowing of just love and emotional fulfillment. All right, with the Star, that's interesting. So with the Star sitting about you, that Devil energy, anything that I think that's has to do with the passion, though. I don't think that's that toxic. I'm not feeling a toxic energy, because sometimes the Devil to me is a very playful card, or wanting to play or going after the object of your desire, which I think that really is down in your root chakra. What you really want is to bring that thing that you desire into your life. External influence with that Knight of Pentacles. You got the Seven of Cups. Okay, so that's actually, I'm feeling that's a real wanting to bring those dreams to reality, definitely. But with external, you probably are going to have more than one offer. You're going to have a choice. You're going to be able to, I just heard pick and choose. That sounds awful, but because you're going to be so careful about anybody that you let into your whatever you've established, you have to trust them. But I'm just saying, external coming in just feels like you might have some offers coming in, and then beautiful hopes and fears. You got the Magician, and that's manifesting your dreams. And that is also sitting down in that other brain we have in our guts, following your intuition, um, picturing sort of what you want, knowing what you want, and then bringing it from, up here in the what you're wishing for and bringing it into your 3D world. It's manifesting your 3D world. Okay, let me tell you something. You're always manifesting. Whether you're in a manifestation or not, your thoughts are your reality, ultimately. And here in the outcome with this wish fulfillment, you get the Five of Pentacles. That is feeling left out in the cold, feeling unfulfilled, feeling a little lack. But, again, there's a nice warm place that you can go. And in this Five of Pentacles, you kind of need to move out of that and take a chance so that you can move into to this, to this wish fulfillment, this generosity, this being in a place of abundance and sharing that with somebody that's going to make you happy. This Ten of Cups, this Two of Cups, that's really emotional. That's all I've heard through this, is you're really looking for that emotional fulfillment. Ace of Wands, a new adventure coming in for you. And you've got that with that external energy of options. So get ready, Taurus. Get ready to let those defenses down and open up and let it happen, because that's a new adventure. Wands are very much their passion, their fire, and then again with that Devil, I just feel like you have a lot of passion to give, and you just need to really explore that, and you need to start being just maybe. Yes, it's good to be logical and be careful, because you never know about people. But the Seven of Swords is because you're worried. That is kind of that you really don't want to get involved with somebody who's deceitful or not who they say they are, kind of thing. And I am definitely getting in this. I think that's what you're worried about. And that's what's holding you back a little bit with fulfilling that dream of kind of adding that special thing to your life, that love, that emotional thing, or even becoming part of a community. I'm not sure, but I really think that's tied into, all of these, putting those walls up that, look, here we go. And then we've got the High Priestess, and that's very much trusting your intuition, but she's the Queen of Dreams. Again, I say this every time she shows up. Pay attention. You might be get messages in your dreams. Oh, I'm sorry. I did another overall. And the High Priestess is sitting with, because I meant to go to the bottom for the overall. Anyway, or part of the outcome, whatever. So Emperor, Seven of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. The High Priestess is very much about trusting your intuition. And I think it's kind of getting out of that always logical state of mind and trusting your gut a little bit. I think you have good gut feelings as well. But she's also here to bring sort of a more spiritual, and this may be it too. It may be the love of a spiritual, getting to your higher self spiritually. Just something that has a more meaning in the emotional realm. I don't know what else to say. I keep hearing it over and over. And then there you go. There's the King of Cups. And, again, the King of Cups, somebody who's in control of your emotions. Coming up with that Nine of Wands is that letting your guard down and letting love in. Six of Wands. You have the Two of Swords. There's that weighing it out and that decisions. But in this depiction of the Two of Swords, she actually she has her eyes closed, but she doesn't have the blindfold on. So you just need to open your eyes and look, because you have the options. You're already trying to figure out how to do it. Whichever decision, because out of these options, and it's not just two, I'm hearing there's always that third option, thinking outside of the box. sitting there with the Six of Wands. So whatever you decide is that it's sitting with that success card. With the Emperor, oh my God. Taurus, this has got to be, you've got to have a soulmate coming in. So the Emperor is coming out and he's sitting right with the Empress here in your overall, that, again, that balance of divine masculine and divine feminine. Those two are very much in control of the situation. You are looking for a kindred spirit, however that resonates with you. And and then justice. Okay, so, and that is definitely right after these divine feminine, divine masculine, you've got this balance card of justice. And justice is also very much about being fair, wanting somebody to be fair with you. And then very much about truth and being honest. But mostly it's about balance. And then with that Four of Wands, which again, I'm seeing that crossing that threshold to that more, you know, wanting that emotional commitment with somebody. I think this might be a love reading, Taurus, because it just really looks like that's what keeps showing up. Let's get a little advice from the oracles. I'm going to do, where are we at? Okay, try not to let these run too long, but I think I'm going to do a couple oracles for you. Just a few more cards, and then we'll do your angel numbers. All right, a little more. Anything for Taurus? Anything that will resonate? Any signs, symbols? You know. Sorry, I do follow the zodiac, and I do, you know, I don't like to generalize because it's not all about the signs, because it's Taurus, Taurus rising, Sun, Moon rising, all of that. Just that personality type, but not all Tauruses are the same. Not every, you know, these are just basic human guidelines. You know, I don't want anybody to put themselves into a box, because you actually can be whatever you want to be. Beautiful. So you've got the crow spirit coming in, guiding you, co-create with spirit. Again, I think you're just wanting that extra, a more spiritual fulfillment, a fulfillment in love. And so think on your feet. Fox spirit, yeah, that's being wise. But that's kind of the energy I'm getting here anyways, that you're very logical. You do really well in a work situation. But when it comes to love and emotions, you might struggle a little. So here you go. You've got the white raven right after the crow. Co-create with spirit, with the crow spirit. And then you've got the white raven saying trust in the magic. Is that you need to get to, and this is no judgment, because I'm a Scorpion. I do tend to get very grounded in the 3D, and but maybe trust that maybe there is something more, you know, moving on to that. And then armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. Again, that just goes with whatever you're planning on, whatever decision you're making to move into this more fulfilled place. Set healthy boundaries. I think you're very much about boundaries, but I think they might be a little bit too strong, and, you know, a little too resolute, or, you know, again, it's sort of, you're going to have to be willing to let your defenses down, take a little bit of risk, and we're going to run a little long again. I just try to keep going when it wants to keep going. Poised. Oh, Spirit sees you, no matter what you believe. And higher self, I don't know. Okay. Let's get a couple more from here. Ah! Slidey, slidey. Whoopsie. All right. Chop wood. I don't know why this keeps coming up, and I just read it as really making sure that you're keeping your fuel, your reserves, your, you know, having enough to fortify the next month or the next stage or whatever, to plan for that. That's really a planning card. Um, Orphaned. I I need to get the book for these because I'm just learning these cards and I don't know all of them. The number 5 might be significant for you. 5 is a number as far as in tarot, oracle. 5 is something if you're feeling a little alone, a little abandoned, um, not having that, it's easily changed. It's easily changeable. Okay, and then I love it. Come back, come back to the edge, and yeah, take a little bit of risk, open up a little bit, and open up to the idea that you can have this kind of other side to your life. Let's see what the 2 of Cups. I'm just gonna do a little bit with the romance angels. I don't always do this, but I just feel like you might be having a soulmate or come in, but uh, for yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. And again, I think you have a lot of control in some things, but it's needing to break. Oh my goodness, to get out of that one, that, because you got this little unicorn and a pen. It's time to leap that fence. Take a leap of faith. All right. Any more messages in love for Taurus? Okay. All right. So a reconciliation, someone from your past returning to your life. It could be, again, in those options that are coming in. It could have been somebody you dated at one point in your life or had some kind of, or a friendship. That's very possible. And then you have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I think once you start kind of opening up a little bit and getting a little bit more into the magical side of life, the things that really matter, that love and fulfillment, that's going to be part of pulling that perfect partner or that perfect person in. Passion. What have we been saying? Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yeah, very much so. Yeah, I think you need to get out and cut a rug, Taurus. Stop being so serious. Lighten up. Not in a mean way. I love my Tauruses, but yeah, it's just time to get a little playful, a little silly, a little that devilish, like, you know what? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get love, and I'm gonna have that other side, that person that complements my life, and whichever form that comes in for you. Okay. I love it. Taurus, I think you're a trip. All right. So angel number of the day. Last message. Your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. So we're talking about advice. We know you have the practical side going, and now it's time to do the imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideas. Sorry, I'll hold that up so you can see it. Creative ideas, and you have the organizational skills. That's all over this reading. You've got something pretty together. You have the organizational skills to manifest them to life. I am disciplined. There's no doubt about that. That I've seen all through it. But manifestation, again, getting into a little bit, that's that magician right there of start believing that is actually true, that we do create our 3D reality by our thoughts and the way we think. And I'm just saying that you want to kind of get more into that, a little bit more flow of magic. So anyway, Taurus, I think, yeah, let me know if this resonates you and what happens with it, because I think the new year is going to bring some surprises for you, and I think it's going to be about love. And yeah, I haven't even started love readings, but that is what I'm getting here, Taurus. All right, so you take care of yourself and have a great rest of the week. A happy new year if I don't talk to you before then. Peace and love. See you in the next one.